And the boys, but today it comes to an end. Win or lose in this game against Blackburn Rovers and the season is finished, because the Lancashire Senior Cup final always takes place at the beginning of the next season. So this is the final outing then for the lads, and Blackburn Rovers are the visitors. These two sides know each other very well after meeting just over a week ago in the Northern Playoff in the Reserve League. Blackburn won on that occasion, so maybe a little bit of revenge is on the minds of these Manchester United players. Oliver Gill named Reserve Player of the Season just a couple of days ago. He'll be marking Tom Hitchcock, the son of former Chelsea goalkeeper Kevin. So here's the United lineup then. Connor Devlin starts in goal. Familiar look to this side, in fact, because many of these players have been pivotal to the success of the second string this term. Devlin's made more appearances in between the posts than any other reserve goalkeeper. He starts wearing 1. Marnik Vermeil will be at right back, with Robbie Brady at left back, and of course Scott Wooten and Oliver Gill, the two centre halves who've been there for most of the season. In midfield we'll see Oliver Norwood, Davide Petrucci and Nick Jose, with 3 up front in the form of Bebe, Overton and King. Blackburn lineup like this. Just 4 of the players who started that playoff at Old Trafford over a week ago start today, namely Henley, Parry, Potts and Zach Alley. Up front will be Hitchcock. He'll be supported by Osawe. The back line will include Pearson and Parry, Ram and Henley, with the rest in midfield. Of course, Michael Potts is a former United trainee. He played particularly well. Last reserve game of the season then. It is behind closed doors, but they've still managed to get a flag in for a little bit of atmosphere. And for those who aren't playing, a chance to train ahead of an important Youth Cup tie, of course, the second leg of the final on Monday. The two most successful clubs in the Lancashire Senior Cup are fighting for a place in the final once again. Between them, United and Blackburn Rovers have won this competition 30 times. The winners of this semi-final will face Preston North End in the final at the beginning of next season. United with early possession. Oliver Norwood, one of 7 United starters today who started the playoff against Blackburn just over a week ago at Old Trafford. And of course, in that game, United were on top for a large period at the beginning of the match, but just couldn't score when they were on top, and that's what they really paid for in the end. Starting brightly here as well, Gabriel Overton with a little flick, but it's all the way back to Matt Irwin, the goalkeeper for Blackburn today, just 17 years old. Of course, that team at Old Trafford for Blackburn included the likes of Nikola Kalinic, Ruben Rochina, who ended up getting 2 goals, and he misses today's game, in fact, because he dislocated his shoulder in one of the challenges in the opening to that second half at Old Trafford. Landed awkwardly, and as a result has a nasty injury as well. Top scorer for Blackburn Reserves with 7 this season, so they may well miss him today. They do have their second top scorers though in Hitchcock and Potts on the team sheet today. Forward towards Joshua King, it's nodded away though, and Blackburn come forward. That's a feisty tackle by Robbie Brady. Welcome to the game, Micah Evans. Robbie Brady will certainly get spoken to here. Evans isn't interested in the handshake. Well, he wears his heart on his sleeve. We've only played just over a minute, and all of a sudden Robbie Brady finds himself in the referee's notebook. And he's a player who always gives 100%, and there was nothing less than that in that challenge. And you can see why Evans didn't like it and why the referee didn't either. Joshua King, looking to finish this season as reserve team top scorer, 2 goals ahead of this man who's chasing it, Gabriel Overton. Brady, King again, looking to invite players forward, including Vermeil. It'll drop to Nick Jose here, wearing the unfamiliar number 8 shirt. Davide Petrucci, 2 penalties in his last 2 reserve games for him. Bebe, he will chase that. He's got Marnik Vermeil with him as well. We could see penalties, of course, in this game if there's no breakthrough between these sides, or if they're level at the end of proceedings. Petrucci, Gabriel Overton trying to spin his man. he was brought down as he did. Foul was by Matt Pearson. So an early chance for United here. And for Oliver Norwood. Good effort from Oliver Norwood. Well, we're so used to seeing those flash goalwards when he hits them. In a nice position for him, just couldn't keep it down and tuck it under that crossbar. Overton. Challenged well by Pearson, and he's got the confidence to bring the ball forward here, and then he was checked by Gill. And the skipper wins a free kick for his team. Commanding run. And now it's Blackburn who have a chance from a tricky position. Zach Alley is very interested in this free kick. It's not going to be him though, it's a decent effort, but it's straight at Connor Devlin. Would have been very disappointed if he hadn't handled that one as well as he did. But Jose to Brady. James Knowles it was who took the free kick. He and the likes of Ali and Michael Potts always interested when the ball is in that kind of position. Here's Petrucci at the other end though. Vermeil well forward. Norwood. Nika Jose. Joshua King. Good turn, decent effort. In the end though, endangering the cameraman more than the goalkeeper. Nice spin though, wasn't it? Just got underneath it. Blackburn, of course, beat United in that Northern playoff to become the best team in the North, but couldn't beat Chelsea in the national playoff. They lost on penalty kicks. Here's Joshua King making inroads into the box. Real chance for him. And Matty Irwin comes out to save Blackburn. Well, out of all the players on the pitch for United today, you would have fancied Joshua King there. As the ball dropped to him on the edge of the box. Seemed to sit up nicely for him too. Have to give credit to the goalkeeper though, he came out quickly. Made himself big to frustrate Joshua King. Here goes Osawe. Good footwork in the end from Micah Evans. Oliver Gill across. This is the chance again though for King. And well played goalkeeper. Wooten beaten in the air. Drop here though to Gill. United looking to get started all over again with Oliver Norwood. And now Scott Wooten, who's just missed 3 reserve games all season. Also had his time out on loan with Tranmere. Taken down well by Joshua King, using his power to get through. And again he can't beat the goalkeeper. This time it was a more routine save for Matthew Irwin. The power he showed in his run here, Joshua King, he just didn't get into his shot. United free kick. Swiftly taken. Nika Jose to cause trouble down this left-hand side. Joshua King will help him out and instantly takes on Jackson Ram. Beat him so simply there. Pulls it back for Jose and it was blocked as it flew goalwards. Encouraging signs from United here. Blackburn finding it very difficult to contain Joshua King down this left-hand side. As it was pulled back, it certainly hit a combination of Parry and Pearson. Here goes Ram, taking on Brady. Is that a foul? Yes, it is. And Brady, of course, already on a yellow card. Now, I'm not suggesting that that was a yellow card offence, but the referee will have a little word with Robbie Brady here. And in fact, he's calling Scott Wooten over as well, just to make the point to the captain of United today that Brady is on the thinnest of tight ropes. So Blackburn have a free kick. Plenty up from the back to cause trouble. It's Knowles who takes it. Flick on was from Hitchcock. And no one really fancied challenging Conor Devlin. Wonderful season to be a chief executive of Manchester United. David Gill looking on, as all of the sides this season have been wonderfully successful. Bebe, Oberton, Petrucci, King, all in the middle. Norwood back to Gabriel Oberton here. Maybe tries to drill it across. Somehow it stays out, maybe from a Jose. How on earth have United not taken the lead there? As the ball flew across the box, you just fancied anyone to ram it home into the back of the Blackburn net. We'll have a look at that again in a second. First of all, here's Bebe. Ball in this time, straight to a blue and white shirt. Oliver Gill trying to keep the pressure on. Petrucci to Brady. Oberton leaves it, and that's a lot more simple for Irwin. Well, great work by Gabriel Oberton here, and highly surprising no one got a touch to it there. Then when Nick Jose did try and score, the crossbar saved Rovers. Devlin's gone for that one, almost caught out there. Scott Wooten had to be on duty on the line, and Knowles' finish was untidy and certainly unspectacular. Well, a lively ending to this first half. Both goalkeepers with scares. Matthew Irwin was delighted to see the crossbar save the day for Blackburn Rovers, and just at the end there, United could easily have conceded as well. Conor Devlin misjudging the ball here. Osawe got there first, but Scott Wooten saved his bacon, and ultimately the two sides go in level with plenty more excitement you'd expect in the second half. 0-0 at half-time.